So Roney will bowl the first ball. In he comes, left arm over the wicket. And straight away, pushing firmly up to mid-off, but there's no run. Slip in place. Kelly forcing through the onside. Runs here through mid-wicket. It won't go to the rope. He come back for two. Good fielding in the deep.
Ronnie comes up with.
Kelly through the covers. That's a good shot. It wasn't a half volley, but that's where the gap was. He backed himself and he smashed it through the covers. And that's the first boundary of the innings for the Strikers coming in the first over.
If we see the replay, since there's no one in deep cover, batsman can just really play at that outside off. You can see that he's potentially looking to...
Good start here to the Strikers. Roney again bowls. Kelly on the onside. Oh, dropped! It would have been a spectacular catch at mid-wicket. Carroll lifts over the top of mid-wicket. And that is one bounce, two bounces into the fence. Just lifting over the onside. And that is a good finish to a good over. The Strikers getting 11 runs from it.
Smart batting, because obviously there's space out of cow corner. So obviously a little high risk because you're playing against the swing, but you know, these players are playing for Adelaide Strikers, playing in T20 Cricket, playing in different formats, so they always back themselves.
Thick outside edge runs. One, maybe two. Yep, they'll be able to come back for two. Kelly wasn't in full control there. But with a positive, and he comes again. Through the covers. That was a nice shot from Kelly, and that'll be four. Quality cricket shot.
You can see here it's tightened his defense, so he's playing for the ball that's coming into him, because with him being a right-handed batsman, so he just kind of went with the bowling the first few overs.
He goes with a switch hit and hits it brilliantly. Wow. That was impressive from Carroll.
Playing that reverse sweep so that there's playing into the gaps in the field.
So that is a legitimate switch hit, and it's yeah, I don't know. Kelly sweeps into space behind square leg. A chase is on, but it's in, well, no point. It's gone the whole way. There were two chasing, but this has been an excellent start here to the Strikers. After 3 overs, no wicket for 28.
Incredible, because literally the cow corner was there. They shifted him to long on, and then there's a big gap. So obviously you can see here Kelly has seen that, and he's trying to play it into the gap intentionally. So smart cricket all around. So you can see they've done their homework. They've tried to manipulate the field accordingly, and it's not all about big hits and big shots, right? You just got to play smart. So sometimes those...
And it's been smashed right in front of us at deep mid-wicket. And this is good batting from Carroll. That's a replay of the boundary. But again, he's looking for that gap, and then there's no protection out there in the deep. Ribble again bowls. Carroll, this time off the back foot, through the cover region. There's a chase on out in the deep. It's collected, and they get two. Carroll bowled! And Rubel gets his first. He wasn't happy with what was going on out there in the middle, and he responds. Carroll gone for 15, and Mohamed Rubel gets his first wicket of the night. The last ball of his second over. The last ball of the power play. Oh, big chop onto the foot and then onto the stump. So an unlucky dismissal for Carroll, who hit some impressive shots while he was out there for his 14 balls.
It's really impressed a lot of players back in Bangladesh.
Ghaffar bowls again. Vardia strokes it through the covers. Beautiful timing. And that will get to the rope. And that's a handy first boundary. He is a bit of a highlights reel, is Vardia, and that was a nice way to start with his first aggressive stroke. Look at this here. Floated up a little bit, hitting through the line and through the covers.
A bit overpitched in that situation, but you can see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to target that offside to try to dry up the runs.
So Roney is bowling again, so he bowled the first over. He's bowling here to Vardia, who pushes back to the bowler, and Roney did well on his follow through. Roney again, Vardy's on 6. Plays into the offside, stroking it nicely, out into the deep. They've got 1. Again, they're coming back for 2. They've got to be quick here. It could be outs. It is not out according to the umpire. The Bangladeshis were very confident. The umpire had a good look and decided that Vardia was safe, coming back for the second. Roney again to Vardia, who's on 8. And he's bowled! Roney strikes. Bangladesh get their second wicket. Vardia gone for 8. And it's 2 for 44. And this game levels up.
As we talked about, Abu Haidar Ronnie, he loves the change of pace. So he's not express pace like you see Mitch Starc in the Test series. He'll have those subtle changes of pace. So obviously outfoxed the batsman this occasion.
Oh, that one really did come back a long way. And also, like what we saw with Carroll, probably a bit of inside edge and a bit of leg as well onto the stumps. But that was high quality bowling, great variation, and didn't he like it?
And with his finger grip, he'll be kind of just slightly kind of putting it towards more on the leg side to put that just enough kind of spin on the ball when he's releasing to kind of induce.
As he faces Roney for the first time. And he drives stylishly out to the sweeper on the offside and gets off the mark with a single.
Bangladesh with a bit of a defensive field right now, so they're probably looking to pitch it up, make him drive, swing into the batsman, induce that edge potentially. So it's just trying to cause problems for the batsman, especially when it's a new batsman in the crease as well. So you also see subtle changes and variations like we saw with the wicket.
So real responsibility here for Kelly. On 20. Waits for Roney. Firmly into the covers, no run.
That subtle variation, we saw that, just went away from the batsman a little bit there. But he has protection, so Ronnie can afford to do that.
Last ball of the over. Kelly pulls it firmly out to the fence, splits the 2 in the deep on the onside. And this has been a bit of a theme through the tournament so far. Fast bowlers bowling short, it's no good. It doesn't work. It kind of holds in the surface. We've seen a lot of boundaries to short pitch bowling from the fasties. End of the over, 2 for 49 after 6.